Okay, so this is the second page of your worksheet that you've been given, or the third page, I guess you might say, or might be given it separate. But this time we're going to actually look at it as a series. So again, remember the series is the sum of. And our formula for the series was Sn equals n, a1 plus an over 2. So that's our formula that we're going to be using for our finite sequence or series. So, well, for the finite series to find the sequence, I should say. So here we go. We're going to look at this, and we're just wanting to evaluate it, find out. We're looking for S, and there was what? There's 6 there. So it's 6 times your first plus your last one, all over 2. And again, now we're just going to run our numbers. So that would be 36 over 2, which is 6 times 18, which is, should be able to do that in my head, but I'm not going to try it, 108. So S6 would be 108. Means the sum of the first 6 is 108. Okay, that's all you've got to do there on those. Okay. I also showed you the summation symbol. And again, it is asking you to find the sum from the first one to the 35th one. Now, again, you don't have to put all 35 in there, because our formula, we only need to know S1 and S35. Okay, so you've been given the formula. So we're just going to do 5 times 1 minus 2. So that's 3. For S35, we're going to do 5 times 35 minus 2. And let's run those numbers. So 5 times 35 is 175, minus 2 is 173. Okay, so I'm going to go to my formula. So I need S of 35. Whoops, why did I put 36 there? Jeez. S of 35. So it is, the n is 35 out in front. Remember, it is the first one plus the last one you're wanting to find divided by 2. So we're just going to run those numbers. So 35 times, what was that, 176 over 2, which would be 176 divided by 2 is 88. So 35 times 88, I kind of wrote too big earlier. And so that would be 3,080. Okay, so S of 35 would be 3,080. But again, I have to use the two numbers given, find my S1, find my S35, so that I can put them all in. Now, they're not always going to start with 1. Sometimes you'll notice when you get to doing these, it might start with like 5 and say go from 5 to 20. That's okay. Then you just put S5 in as your first one. Okay? Okay, and they give you all the numbers there. I don't think you'll have any trouble with that. Okay. When you get to 15, now on this one, you're going to need to find your formula. Okay, and so when you look at that, you're adding 7. Okay, so I have AN equals A1 plus n minus 1 times 7. Again, if I want to simplify my formula, I'm just going to distribute that through. And so it's 13 plus 7n. So what I'm looking for here is the sum of, so again, through the series, so this is n equals 1 to 16, and my formula is 13 plus 7n. Okay, and you should be able to continue from there. So you're going to go in and need to find, first off, a 16. Okay. and then go from there, putting it into your formula, okay? Okay, so now they've given you the sum. This time they're giving you the answer, and they want you to find n, okay? Determine the number of terms in each one. So how many did you have? In other words, how many did you have to add up to get to, in this case, 690? So my formula, sorry, not S, A. A1, AN over 2. So in this case, they've given me my S of n, so they've given me the answer. I'm looking for this n value. How many terms did I need? I still know my first. I know my nth term. I just don't know which one it is, okay? And so we're just going to run the stuff in the parentheses. So 19 plus 96 equals, divided by 2, so that's 57.5. So at this point, I have 690 equals n times 57.5. So I'm going to divide that off. So 690 divided by 57.5, and that is 12. So A12 is 96. That's what that means, okay? Okay, so those are what you're going to do with your series there. So good luck on that page.